in the beginning because I don't want to actually slip and say a person's name. Privacy, it's a case number. So let me go back to the presentation. From here, what do? Every one of you have to realize something. Okay, I don't believe you're winning the lottery. I don't think you're getting a big enough raise. So we are responsible for us how we get through the process. So in other words, we increase the credit limits. That's the first thing for them. You see, they're good people. Problem is they got little problems and got to rebuild their credit a little bit. They got some mistakes, not knowing rules and tools. Now the next thing is we have to cut out all the things they don't need and analyze your credit. So what do? Analyzation. See, what happens is every one of you right here, if you're being analyzed today, if not, all right, you would have basically got a phone call yesterday and an email. So if you didn't get that, you might want to call the office right away and find out when you get to be analyzed. You see, we normally charge a fee, but we're actually been waiving that currently right now. This is an analyzation sheet, an investigation sheet. This is where we take somebody from a 667 to an 820. Would you like an 820? See, I guarantee 750 and above, but I guarantee you get that there as long as you listen to me. There's the graph going up, up and away. So again, if we want to go through the process, I'll get anybody to a 750 score. Not hard to do, but you got to be part of the program. So here, what do? We analyze. That's the first thing. I got to get to know what's good, bad, and ugly. Now we have to build 100,000 of personal credit. Some of you are going to go, that's too much. I'm going to say it's not enough. Here's your problem. Okay, again, what happens is very simple. If we take every credit card we have, and I mean every card we have, we put a sticky in the back of it. I'm going to say we have to dummy proof it. Okay, so the cards, we have to understand how they work. We are measured by a number. Okay, that's what we're measured by. So if we take the cards, we put a sticky. Problem, some of you got a credit card for $10,000. Only one of you do, by the way, in this group today. Most of your cards are crap cards, are 3,000 to 5,000. No, they're less than 3. It's a bunch of crap. We got to build it up. You should have 8 to 10 credit cards, 5 to 10,000. By the way, if we put a sticky on a card, you see, you got, let's say, a 10,000 card. You go, oh goody, let's go to dinner, let's go shopping. A $10,000 credit card is only good for basically $2,900. You don't get that, do you? Okay, $2,900. Now, I'm Ray Reynolds. I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough from Security Chief at TRW in Spirit. I'm the one who wrote the rules and tools behind him, told them what to implement. So I created 20% rule period back in the 80s. Understand? So if we take a card past 29%, you drop your score. Eventually, you can't get any more. So if we have 100,000 of personal credit, and we take 29%, basically, what is that? $29,000. What does that do if an emergency case? First of all, it has $71,000 of credit in case we have a, shit day, week, month, or year. We always have those no matter what we say or do. Next thing is, because you don't understand that all cards fluctuate. All cards, what? Write down fluctuation. These cards don't. So if we took your credit today and I rebuild it and I get you American Express Gold and Platinums and your credit, I'm going to get you 750. Now, I'll guarantee if you do exactly what I tell you to do, you'll stay there the rest of your life. Nobody will give you crap ever, ever. But the problem is knowing rules and tools. So 100,000 of credit. Next, all right, we have to cut everything else that they don't need. People kind of waste money. I believe most of you waste $50 every other day. All right, a bunch of whatever you want to call it. Basically, I call it crap, but it's okay. All right. Now, most of you have a corporation. I don't understand why you don't have $100,000 of credit to the corporation and $100,000 per division. I'm also the guy that invented division process in 85, 86. I don't understand why you don't have $10 million of credit. Just in credit cards, I have 62 million of this, not counting lines of credit and everything else. I control millions and billions because the reality is very simple. You got a chance to listen and learn to the guy that's brought in over $20 billion in his lifetime and helping people as well. Corporation, you need division process. We'll go over that as well. Now, basically build 100,000 corporate credit. Let's write down the word daisy chaining. Go ahead and write it down, please. If I take one card, any other card, I can get 99 more cards. So that means if I have a corporation with a division, since it's a legal person as well, I can get another credit file set up. Okay, I'm not here to be an attorney, but I will show you exactly the division process I invented in 85, 86. 100,000 of credit should be multiplied by 9 divisions. What is 10 times 100,000? It's $1 million. See, every one of you from John, all right, Danny, okay, basically Erica, all right, and even Eric who asked the question, you should be at millionaire status right now. I understand. I can get you there in 6 months or less if you do what you're told, but will you listen? So the corporation's income, understand. I took the credit we built him and I did auto income. By the way, I invented that in the 80s as well, okay? So again, I didn't look at residual or passive income. I didn't care. All I wanted was money coming in. Now I got bills to pay. But again, I'll challenge anybody when it comes to knowledge, okay? Because it's kind of fun. But understand corporate credit, all the pieces. Corporate income, $17,350. See, 8 months from now, if they don't get a job, the reality is this is what's happening to every one of you. You're in that situation of struggle, juggle, most of you right now. You're struggling, juggling everything you're trying to do. There's a way to get you out of that struggle, juggle, but you have to follow through. So the bottom line is never sit like a duck. Because by the way, that sucks. So let's understand something. Me, I want you to get that mindset. Understand what that means. I never look at a goal I can't accomplish. I always say, I'm going to accomplish it. I didn't even question it. I never did. The mindset is if I can touch it, I can kick it. So I could kick the door jam at 10. I kicked the basketball hoop in T-Week of junior high. When the Register newspaper took a picture, I was 14 and a half, and I kicked the basketball hoop going, yeah, me. All it took is 2 little steps, and boom, I'm up in the air. I don't know why people have to run 50 feet to do something. It's ridiculous. But again, I'd like you to write down, see what you want, believe it, go get it. I call it see it, believe it, go get it, because that's all I've done in my life. All I know is how to be great at building credit, money, and getting what I want for the American dream. Okay, now let's think, all right, out loud a little bit. Every goal you have should be on a goal list. Goal list. I'd like to write your list for you after I interview and do a blueprint for you, but that's up to you as well. So there's 38 steps per goal you want to reach, 38 steps. That's right. So if you say car, house, mansion, you say whatever it is, business, whatever, there's 38 steps for every goal you want. It takes 8 times to hear it again and again to master it, to master that goal you want and what to do to apply the knowledge. You see, any ding dong can go to school and get the degree and do the time, which we all did, most of us, okay? But again, we learn life by doing life, all right? And then you have questions along the way anyway. So let's think. Auto income, turnkey. Now, what did I do in basically when I was 17 and a half? I bought payphones. I thought it was good business, payphone business. And then people kept complaining about it. They're only making $300 per payphone per month. It's like, okay, why complain? So I was buying everybody's routes, okay? I liked it. See, what you got to realize is they didn't realize it's a numbers game. All right, when I was 17 and a half, I had 22,000 payphones, average income $300 per month, $6.6 million per month, making money. I'm doing $100 million a year. Hell, why not? Just in that business. So I would like you to understand turnkey business. If you allow me, I will line you up for a business, and if you want to partner, we can do that too. But I'm going to get you auto income. This is to replace your income or basically enhance it. Your choice is up to you. Once again, now I'm going to say Ray's way of life is pretty simple. My first series that I tried to help the world with was very simple: winning the game of business 49 years ago. My next series I did was Millionaires Founders Kit. 12 books, or because I wanted a book and a CD per month. At the end of 12 months, you have $1 million company. I was at the Bonaventure for 32 years in Los Angeles, by the way, being the second largest advertiser in Los Angeles. So I sold that for about $5,000 a set. So the blueprint is very important to me. Now let's understand. I would like every one of you to listen very carefully. Let me rebuild you. Get you $750, I'll guarantee it. Take your corp you have or give you a corp for free. You pay your filing fee. I'm going to take a Wells Fargo card, 100,000. I'm going to do 9 more of them because I can daisy chain it. I'm going to take basically American Express, Gold, or Platinum and do the same thing. Again, what do? What is basically 9 divisions in a corporation times what? I want to create you $1 million of credit. But then each one of these is a profit center. Understand? Each one of these will have a multiple function. 2 of you have a problem. You named your corporation after you. That's called stupid. You named it, one of you named it for what it does. That's called stupid as well. Sorry. The corporation should be neutral. The division should be whatever you want it to be. You don't build a line of defense. When they sue the corp, they sue you. See, there's your problem you're missing today. And I know you're going to call one of my call centers. I don't have a corporation. I got an LLC. That sounds stupid to the person that says that 10 times a day. An LLC is a corporation. They pay thousands for a piece of paper. They don't know diddly squat. I want to get you that first 10,000 a month, then build you to 100,000, 2 million a month. Would that be okay? If we do it together? See, you're stuck with me from beginning to end. Not only today, I'm online 6 days a week live in classes. Tomorrow, I start at 6 o'clock in the morning, my millionaire group. 7 goal setting all through the day till 5 o'clock. So again, if you got the time, I'll give you where you need to go. I want you to take a picture now. I want you to take a picture of that. What I want you to understand today, I'd like you to print that out in color. I'd like it on your desk or your refrigerator at home. There's your future. And I'm guaranteed to give it to you and get it to you if you listen and learn, but it's up to you. You ready to play? But here's our problem. To get a business to an escrow, they want between $25,000 and $60,000 down, and you have to have the reserve. If we take a card, we can finance that business and get the dream, and we can write it off at the same time. Since borrow money is not taxable, let's write it down. Borrow money is not taxable. So you're going to get stuck with me if you want to, but it's up to you. I can't force you to get to millionaire status, but I can get you there. Out of 33 millionaire clients and 31 billionaires so far in 49 years. Would you like to be next? It's up to you. $100 million building, $1 million Lamborghini, here's the damn keys. What do? Properties on all 5 islands in Huntington Harbor. Need the largest U-dock, again, but you have to be serious. You have to be serious. Are you a serious person ready to go? And if you're stuck with me, all we have to do is get on that phone every once in a while and get you past process and get you unstuck. Now, most people, some of you are afraid to be rich, corporation. You'll never be personally rich because people say that's stupid. On TikTok, you got some ding-dongs, you have Grant going to be rich, or Cody going to be rich. That's stupid. Bottom line is they're not rich, their corporations are. You will never be rich. Your corporations will be, okay? So if we play the right way. Now, here's what I've done for my clients who want to play with me. This is a certified letter, all right, from a funding company verifying I have $10 million access. Right there, allocated, 10 million. Would you like to play yet? Do you have 10 million? I do, why don't you? But again, what do? We take the investment group, LLP. We're gonna go public in about 12 months worth about $10 billion. And here's how it works with you if you wanna play with me. I'm gonna let you know, very simple, we're gonna basically do auto income. Now, what happens is you can do everything I teach you and I can coach you through that process. You can do it all. If you want, we can do it together and you can elect me as one of your CFOs. That's right. I can become one of your CFOs and go get it. All right, we work together. I have no choice. I have no hesitation. Or I just do it all for you. I'll just set it all up so you get $10,000 a month and we just win. And then I'd like to get you up to 100,000. So I'd like you to write down, you do, we do, I do. Write it down. Because this is the ultimate goal you can if you want to play with me. All right, now understand something. I want you to draw that diagram right there. Right there, I want you to draw it now. I need you to draw it 10 times. 10 times so your brain understands it. It's a corporation with a subsidiary, which is a corp owning a corporation. Banks do what called subsidiaries? They have branch numbers. Grocery stores have store number. When they bankrupt the location, they take the assets and the money and they write off on their taxes and they stay in business. You keep bringing the pain home to you. I don't understand, okay? You all signed an SS5 form. You don't even know you signed the damn form. It gave you your SSN, unless you were born in 71, and that means mom had to do it at the hospital because Nixon took the gold standard out. August in 71, okay? Why don't you have 3 divisions of you? You did not give yourself a chance to basically get your assets kicked, so you became the duck and the sheep. Write down 3 divisions of me, which means you. Now, if we look around to banks, grocery stores, cities, Geico, Sam's Club, Walmart, they've all filed bankruptcy, but they stay in business. Your whole goal right now is to listen very carefully and stop bringing the damn pain home. To become a certified CFO and reprogram your brain to millionaire status. That is your goal right now. So let's understand. We're going to look behind the curtain. I've done this all my life. Very simple. Look behind that curtain. So guess what? What we're going to do is we're going to focus on see what you want, believe in whatever you want. I pray at everything. I pray at the ATM. I pray at the gas station. I pray all through the day. But then I'm going to go get it because that's what God gave us rules and tools for. But you do what you do. You do you. That's what makes matters simple. You do you. All right. To be a CFO, again, I want to hear it one more time to you and say it out loud. Very simple. You have to get 100,000 in personal credit. We have to have a corporation with 9 to 18 divisions. Corporation, I will build you 250,000 of cash credit, and I'll guarantee it. I carry a $2 million bond. If I ever took your money and didn't give you the honey, you get your money back anyway, unless you screw it up on your own. If you screw it up, that's your problem. So understand auto income. The auto income is going to start at 10,000, then it's going to go to 100,000, and then we're going to build up a way. Now I get clients sometimes they're comfortable at 100,000 to the corporation per month. That's only $1.2 million, by the way. Next thing is we're going to do asset protection. You're going to protect your assets and not hurt your family ever again. All you've all done, I mean, all of you have jacked up the damn cars, dropped the score, got stuck, and you what, couldn't get any more? You honked your house. I mean, I understand. You hurt you and your family. Knock it off. You got to knock it off. It's ridiculous. There's no reason anybody on planet Earth has shitty credit. One of my books is very simple. It's called Bullshit Doesn't Pay Your Bills. Here's the guarantee. If you do what I tell you to do, 100%, okay, but 87% of you have an excuse, okay? I want you to find $2,500 today. I don't care, legally, of course. If you find that, and can you, if I reach all your goals for you, if I get you all your goals and get you up to 10,000 a month, will you find 2,500 today with no more BS in between? The answer is always yes. 5 minutes later, you basically wish you watched it turn into a no, half of you. Again, bullshit doesn't pay your bills. Understand? Now, you need to understand once a month I take a case, study what I've done, and this is Robert and Joanne. Robert and Joanne didn't have great credit. Now listen carefully. It takes time for you to screw it up. It'll take time for me to rebuild it for you. I rebuilt their credit in 89 days. 89 days. You understand that? It took 89 days to build their credit. And that's what's important to all of us. See, I don't have a magic wand. Mine's bent and broken. I don't have enough BS to give you because I don't have any BS at all. So we rebuilt their credit to 740. Husband and wife, that's 2 CFOs. I got them the American Express Gold and Platinum cards. All right, now understand, American Express has a lot of cards, but these 2 do not fluctuate at all. They do know what? They're unlimited up to $1 million. They have a paid overtime limit as well. And if you ever had an emergency, you jack up these suckers, they don't bring your score down. You jacked up the wrong damn card. That's why you have shitty credit. And you didn't know how to get out of the crap. You created your own crap, by the way. Now, it took me literally, understand, 156 days to get them 72,500. Everything I look at is day time sensitive for every client, every case file, and that's important. Next, what do? 233,000 of business credit, 210 days. Every case file is time sensitive for me because I want to make sure we accomplish the goal. And I push my clients all the time, say, get off your butt, do this, do this, do this, okay? And that's just me. I'm always going to still be me. Now, I said, give me your American Express Gold or Platinum card that I got you so I can exercise it for you. Here's your problem. I have bank accounts that have millions and billions, but we're going to use those smaller ones that show about 600,000 a month. American Express, Chase, and basically Stellar Bank have a blueprint loan for 250,000. as long as you can verify you're trading the money on a monthly basis. If we partner together, I can use my accounts on your behalf of you and your corporation. I got them a blueprint loan for $196,000. So 196. When I look at a storage unit, all right, this one was basically $1.9 million, and here's my concern. It looks like I was going to put 3 clients into this with me as a partner. I'd be number 4. They came back and said, could I use that 196? I said, yes. All right, basically it takes 165 on your part. They said, we want to partner with you. We don't want other people in the project. Okay, so here's how we go. Next, as we look at this, the monthly income of that one alone is $22,150. That's right, to the corporation on a monthly base. Next, here we had 3 more closed escrow. What do we get now? We have $119,000 a month coming in, all right, through 4 divisions in their corporation, and they're doing 1.4 million. Is that good or not? But understand something right now, flat out. It took 1 year and 77 days. Okay, I don't have a magic wand. It's going to take that time to do what I did for them. $119,000 a month, $1.4 million. Now, Robert and Joanne, all they did is they got into a program for $4,999. I said $2,500 just to get you started. Wherever you start and make a commitment to get you there. But again, they put $5,000 in a package and they used the card. I popped them. Listen carefully. If I put $5,000 on one of these cards today, the payment is $50 a month. The average person wastes $50 every other day, over $700 a month. They kind of piss it away. But again, that's just the truth. So if you want to be a Robert and a Joanne, you let me know. I want to write your goal list with you and for you, because you haven't accomplished your goal yet. Because why? You don't understand rules and tools. It's not just motivation. I'd like to give you a daily list, a weekly list, and a project list. I want to write the goal list with you and for you and blueprint you. Make sense? Now, if you don't have a corp from last year, you'll get one this year and you wait till next year for a line of credit. Building credit cards and all the other things easy. But if you want a line of credit at the bank, they want it to your corporation. So if you don't have it, all right, you can get one I have in inventory if you want, or you can wait till next year, your choice. Now, as we do this, understand, my ass is a high 6-foot locker. I used to just jump over lockers for the hell of it. All it took is 1 or 2 steps and I'm up in the air, literally kicked at the lights at night, 13 feet. I have to run 50 feet and then this crazy crap. So understand, I like goodies. I need you to understand corporation division process. Understand? I need you to realize this is 2025, this year to run, not look back. All right, I need you to write down exactly the following things. You ready? I will accomplish my goals. I don't think any other way. I never have. Didn't matter when I was being abused as a kid, born in a friggin' taxi, and she threw me in a friggin' trash can and threw me like a piece of shit away. I don't give a damn. I fought through the pain. You got a choice. I don't ever question if I'm not going to reach the damn goal. It's a mindset. Help me, help you, and help other people. We do have a referral program, which someone lost their job 3 weeks ago, and they're referring every day, and they already made $1,000 a week to become an affiliate. So I'd like you to take a picture, take your phone right now to that. If I've helped you, like Arnold here, okay, Avery I've helped here, and all these other people, I'd like you to basically take that camera and just put it there right now. Simple. Mr. Glover, I've known you for 40 years. All right, very simple. He's the guy that won all those awards for the first entrepreneur black man in business. Okay, he has all the rewards. So take it from your cell phone. All right, that way you can post something nice about me. Okay, ultimate goal. And then we got Mr. Knight, same thing right here. All we have to do is basically help me help you kind of thing. So post something nice and I'll say thank you, because I want to help you as much as I can. Now, I'm going to go through a lot of things between now and the next hour. And my first question for every one of you, millionaire status. Do you want a corporate millionaire status, yes or no? I don't find anybody saying no, so the goal is very simple. I need you to stick around and watch the whole presentation. Okay, it's live. You have questions, you can ask questions as well. So I always say yes, then you stick around for the whole presentation. No, come back in 45 minutes. I don't want you to go. I want you to give me the opportunity to change your life and get you where you want to go. And I want to guarantee it for you as well. Rag to riches. Like I said, born in a taxi. She didn't want me. Okay. Again, I was just being used and abused as a kid. Now, maybe you're 45 to 70 and you played it safe or never took the chance, or you get your assets kicked. I don't know. But again, I believe your biggest mistake is lack of commitment. Okay. Again, fighting through the pain. It's not easy to build anything in this world today. The reality is the world wants to basically knock you down. I think you gave up on you. So let's get you back on track. Now, I like to blueprint every one of you. I love getting on the phone with people all the time. I like to blueprint you, because what does this mean? You and your partner of life, okay? What are we gonna do? We're gonna talk about past, present, and future. I need to know if you had a bankruptcy or tax problem. We might have to steal the record from the courts. I need to know if you ever screwed American Express or Chase. Some of the greatest cards to go get, division of me to get around that. Family, do you have husband and wife or kids? Corporation and divisions. Next, we're going to talk about irrevocable trust. The reason we have probate attorneys is because consumers are stupid and they don't spend $25 to protect their assets. Irrevocable trust. We're going to plan to live and die. Your car should be a division. Your house should have been bought through a trust and auto income every step of the way. Cash flow for your time. Now understand, I always give people, well, the other guy, stop. I put that in my book 49 years ago, page 6, paragraph 3, and he took it out of my damn book. He's a client too, by the way. Okay, so let's understand something. If I blueprint you, that means you and I on that phone for an hour, about an hour's time, you and your partner of life. Okay, but again, you have to let me blueprint you, and we're going to take that time to rebuild you my way. Kind of like Humpty Dumpty, to get you to auto income. Now, if you want me on the phone for 15 minutes, we can do that as well. Now, understand something. I'm normally $3,000 an hour, literally for 45 years. All right, from Mattel, Disney, everyone's paying me that, Toll Brothers. All right, and $3,000 an hour, $25,000 a day. You want a phone call with me? It's $3.99. You and I will be on that phone for 15 to 20 minutes, working at anything you want to work out. Next, as we do this, that's a 15-minute phone call. I've created something that my client's been bugging me for, okay? So I've created the Raise calling card, it's finally here kind of thing. So this way, again, I want you to, it's never been out there ever before. You're the first one to see it, the first group of people. So again, because a lot of times you want me on the phone more than once, because I'm going to give you some assignments. You want to work through the process. Take a picture of that right now. There's an email going out on Monday, and all these prices are a lot higher. But again, 10 calls with me, $999. Okay, 15, 25, and 50 calls. So again, ways we can reach each other as well, so I can help you 6 days a week. But again, these are 15-minute calls. Take that picture. Let's understand something. The only thing I take for a phone call is a Zelle, period. If you cannot Zelle, you don't get a phone call with me. You put RW when you Zelle. It's ray@raisecredit.com, and it'll pop up. Very simple, Raise Credit. So the Zelle would have to be done to basically for those fees. It's very simple. Now, if you have any question right now, you can always call the office. Please take a picture of this. I came out of coma in 2010 and 11, walking with an oxygen tank. We went to our house in Huntington Beach and realized our tax attorney stole it. He stole $3.7 billion of structure from me. We're homeless. What do? We went over to Best Buy. I have 3 divisions of me, 5 closet divisions. Best Buy got $25,000 instant card. I got basically the computer I needed, and I bought Visa gift cards and the little square to put in my phone. Between the supply and vendor credit, I got $51,000. I did sell my wedding ring, Rolex, and necklace for $16,400. See, I got to take care of the family. I just came out of a coma. We're homeless. So I want you to understand today, if you took a picture of that, that can turn into cash. Supply turns into cash, about $51,000. That can help you basically rebalance your debt you screwed up. Got it? Now, if you're ex-military or current or family member, I'm going to show you how to get an access code from Navy and USAA. I want you to understand, I have clients that are 550 and jacked up all the time, and I get them up to $50,000 line of credit. All right, and credit cards up to 40,000. But again, we need to know the answer to that question. If you have a collection item hitting your file again and again because you did not take care of the process, all right, we can show you ways that we can help you kill the debt. If you've never filed tax returns or you're not current, the IRS has a form for you too. Again, what it's called is a 656 of 433A and B. In other words, let's rebuild you so you're on top of the game. Now, we have to understand, in 1987, I'm training Yarborough, and even before that as well, about TRW became Experian. I'm the one who developed the 25-20% rule. During coma, all right, after then pandemic and all this stuff, I was going to sue Credit Karma because they kept saying 42%, which is a bunch of BS. All dashboards will tell you below 30 now because that's how I designed it. So if we take any card we have and we put a sticky on the back of the card, we can maintain the limit. So understand, the excuse is I lost my job or had an emergency or some BS. I call it BS because there's other ways to play the game, and I can get you through almost any situation anyway, if you allow me to. So you jacked up the wrong card when you should have had these. They don't fluctuate. They don't fluctuate at all. But again, what did you do? So we're going to get you the 750. We're going to guarantee it in writing. Okay, and you're going to learn to balance your debt and maintain the 750 score. Understand TRW, all right, Thomas Raymond Woolridge, Bicycle Parts, El Segundo, California. I call it the report's wrong. But again, that's where they came with TRW. Became Experian in 96. When I designed this, it was good, fair. I called it hell no. I need you to get in your head. We're going to make sure you understand how to balance your score. 750 and more. Now, I want you to call Credit Karma. Oh, I'm sorry, they have no phone number. This company should have been indicted. They should have been sued a long time ago because they're not there to help you. They're here to want you to clickety-clack. I believe under the Fair Business Practice Act, they're in violation. So I want you to basically go to Credit Karma online and call your credit bureaus, and I want you to remove all addresses but current, all employer but current, and all phone numbers. That's how they connect the dots. And they're going to go, why? Because you've been hacked. I've been hacked. Okay, got it so far? Now, I want you to write it down, analytical750.com. This is a company that we work with all the time, and now they're going to replace Credit Karma, and they're going to fire Credit Karma. They have a 24-hour call center being set up between now and the next couple of weeks. 24-hour call center, helping people, lining it up, what needs to be done. Analytical750.com. Now, here's what happens today. We are a distributor of them. This means I'm using their dashboards to help build you. Now, understand what I'd like to do. I'd like you to basically let me do what I do best using this dashboard. This means we're going to analyze you. So understand, future credit analyzations, I want to make sure you're part of the group. I want to analyze your credit. We're doing that now. We're using them as we do this too. So we do it together. Now, there are 10 steps to get to 750. That's all you got to do. What are we going to do next? Your goal is to basically Zelle 25 bucks today or call the office and get 25 bucks to get it set up on a dashboard. That's all you got to do. You decide you want to go monthly, all right, 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever. Every 46 days, I'm assigning a person on the phone with you, besides my broadcast, on the phone with you, basically coaching you through the process, what needs to be done next. Okay, so every 46 days, we're going to analyze and personally go over your file with you in detail. You have one-on-one conversation. Make sure the score gets where it needs to be, more helpful. But again, what happens is very simple. So send a Zelle right now, all right, for 25 bucks. All right, they're going to call you and put you in the system and basically what they call onboarding you. Okay, and that's something that's going to be done right away. So I want you to get very serious because I want to assign a person to call you every 46 days, and we're going to make sure we're right on top of it. Got it? Next, all right, coming soon in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be analyzing corporations. We're going to put Dun & Bradstreet, start the file, maintain it for you. We're going to make sure you have Experian, Schedule, and Equifax. So that 25 bucks is going to be nothing compared to what you actually value you're going to get for it. Simple. So make sure you do that right away. All right. And if you have any questions, write down the phone number, 800-254-9506. Okay. Understand. All right. If you want a Zelle, I'd like you to Zelle and get you in the system right away. Use a card, do that as well. Now, we have to start thinking differently. You did not plan the problem and you got your assets kicked. Again, how do we balance this and understand rules and tools? Now, I need you to write down irs.gov. Write it down. I need you to connect the dots. You have to understand how things work because I'm going to make you smarter than your CPA and attorney. Understand how to actually get where you need to go. irs.gov. Write it down, please. The next here, this page here, you cannot take a picture. I want you to write it down. I need you to get ready for that phone call with me. I need you to have an SS4 form in front of you. I need you to have a 1244. 1244, I got an LLC. LLC will be turning to S because I said so. Your C Corp will go S as well when you start to make money. The 1023, that's the exemption for a nonprofit. 4506T or C, a creditor is going to send that to you, and I need you to be prepared to fill it out. Now, if you have a tax problem, you want to make sure you always download the 456 form, because what's going to happen is the ability to solve that problem. Again, what are we trying to do? So again, as we do these things. Now, from there, UCC1 is downloaded at Google and irrevocable trust. I need you to be prepared to connect the dots. I'm going to show you how to never bring that pain home and make sure you get the American dream. Now, we're going to focus right now on Chapter 18. This is out of the law book. I'm not here to be safe and attorney, but it says corporation. Supreme Court deemed that corporation's a legal person, not the 14th Amendment, the Supreme Court. 50 corps, 50 states, 50 cities, and whatever cities or corporations as well. Now, when I was a little kid, I was 7.5 years old. I heard a corporation's a legal person. I was a weird kid because I basically memorized how to read a book and everything else. I taught myself how to read at 2.5 years old. I was 7.5 years old. I listened to the poker game Mrs. Soap had. They said a corporation's a legal person. I just wrote it down. Curiosity, I went to the library the next day next to the Torrance Police Department. Man, what does this mean? I want to know what it meant. She was rude. She walked away, came back 5 minutes later. Here's a microphone, here's a book. Now, I want you to watch something I didn't pay attention to. It says, may sue or be sued. That's what it says. I didn't pay attention to that. I got named in a lawsuit when I was 12.5 years old because I started the Orange County Blind Center. What stuck me here was Business Professional Code 17900A3. It bothered me. Let's understand, it bothered me to the point I need to figure it out, and that's what happened. So it stuck with me. I knew something was wrong there. Now, I spent 10 bucks for a corporation. So I'm 9.5 and went to the library for 2 years, 9.5 years old. Okay, I got the corporation. You can check it on Secretary of State's website of California. Ray Reynolds, me, 9.5 years old kid, started the company. I got $100,000 credit in the mail. They gave people and corporations credit in the mail without applying for credit. And all you had to do is use it, not abuse it. From there, I got named to the movie Dave as well. That same corp today is $30. When I got named in a lawsuit because I used the word Braille when I started the Orange County Blind Center. Okay, but the goal is to never bring the pain home. We learn as we go. So the big lie you have right now on you, you believe a corporation protects you. If your attorney or CPA or somebody tells you that, get them on the phone with me so I can kick their ass. That's right, I'm gonna beat them up. I'm gonna tear them apart. Because your lack of knowledge is your stupidity, and you're not stupid. When you sign for a car on the behalf of the corporation, you pierced your veil. You pierced the veil. You go on Secretary of State's website, you see your name, officer, all that stuff. They sue it, they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep, you don't even know it. When you sign the lease of a building, you guaranteed it. Again, they come after you personally. When you sign for a credit card, same problem. Now, in 1987, Ken Yarbrough and I wrote a book called File Segregation. When it was done, I didn't like it. He wanted to lie. Okay, he said, well, Ray, your divisions take 3 to 6 months. I don't care. It's filed, it's published, there's no franchise tax fee, and the IRS gives me a damn tax ID, legitimately. So I want you to have 3 divisions of you, and I want you to quit bringing the damn pain home. Got it so far? Now, the lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. People aren't stupid. Half this world is freaking lazy. This is a problem. Now, listen very carefully. I broadcast on Monday, I broadcast on Tuesday, now it is Friday, and in between I broadcast during the week and all day tomorrow. You need to take your whole day and start playing with me and learn to listen and follow through. You can't just keep hiring people and they let you down, because that's all you've been doing so far. So again, tomorrow morning, I start at 6. You might want to go to the goal setting at 7. But again, I got my goodies. You got your goodies yet? You want to go get them? I'm going to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. That's my goal, Humpty Dumpty. Now, we're going to look at boring and steady. I don't understand why someone wants to run a business. I never wanted to run a business. I was the largest manufacturer distributor of satellite television in the freaking world, making $100 million a year. I didn't run the damn business. Why would I do that? So the largest donut chain. Okay, all the other pieces as well. Having fun, making money. But what did I do? Simple. I'd like someone to drive you around your city today. What I had a problem in 2007 through on 2009 before coma is I couldn't be everywhere. I'm only one person. I took my clients and I turned them into my soldiers. Where you live, we're going to on a map, we're going to find everything where you live, period. I'm going to map it out, buy it, and play with you. Would you like to own it with me? See, I don't know why you didn't buy it anyway. So we're going to partner up in a lot of things if you want. I'd like someone to drive you around on the busy street and find these things. Then pull down that mirror and ask yourself, why don't you own them? So you're going to become one of my soldiers out there. We're going to go get billions and billions like I did before because it's fun. You want to play yet? So again, I had a problem when I turned 26. I got 2.6 billion in corporate structure. I got mansions in Big Bear, Havasu, all right, Huntington Harbor, all over the place. And I was afraid I was going to get fat, ugly, and die. That was my fear. Because I thought I was going to die at 27. That was my biggest fear. I started helping more people. So take a picture of this right now. I'd like you to look at everything there. Those are the things I've written books on and I've done all my life. I'm going to buy up your neighborhood with you, for you, and you're going to have up to 10,000, 100,000 a month if you want. Okay, because you should have bought it in the first place. So we're going to not run it. We're going to basically have a third party manage it. Got it? We own it, but we don't run it. It's called auto income. Now, the goal is it still requires that $100,000. Take it off of a damn card. Finance the dream. Go get the goodies. Get the line of credit. So these are the things I want you to focus on. If you're in coaching, you get first choice. That's how it works. As we do this, let's look at other people like Robert. It took him 4 months to get to 35,000 a month. Okay, it took David basically 8 months to get to 96. It took Katie about 14 months to get to 224. Very simple. Now, I've always helped people that are homeless. My homeless program, I wanted to prove my point. All right, when I was working with David Horowitz, Fight Back, and all this other Jug Accovain, and George Putnam, and all this, my radio TV show. So I'm helping homeless people. Okay, Glenn lives in his car for 3 years because he lost his job. His wife left him. Find a better woman. I took him from homeless, brand new $1 million business, brand new house, brand new truck. I take people from prison. Free Ray, Ricky, Dickie Ross got him $3 million. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. Michael, God rest his soul. We have basically Arnold. We've got presidents I've done as well. Costner, Giovanni for Pixar, college professor. All right, Superman for Gold's Gym. Kurt Cobain, rest his soul. And we also got her $1 million too. She's got her videos out there as well. I'm known as the Incorporated for Rich and Famous. So no matter where you're at in walk of life, I've done it for all these people. I can do it for you if you allow me to. Here's your problem. Don't take it personally. You sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family, and your goal is, honey, let's start a business. We're gonna jack up our cards. We're gonna drop our score and get stuck. We can't get anymore. Hawk our house and bring the pain to you and me being stupid. Well, that's what you did. It's ridiculous. I came from a freaking coma. I still bought millions and billions. They took everything and built it again. In 6 weeks, they had $1 million of freaking credit. Bought my wife an extra damn dream house. What's wrong with you? Do these work? Sometimes I wonder sometimes. So you're going to stop bringing the damn pain home because I said so. We're going to play my way for a while because your way sucks. Sorry, it's true. 100,000 of personal and business we're going to do right away. There's the goal. What are we going to do? Rebuild you, then the corporation on my dashboard. I'm an affiliate, and I'm going to take my favorite 10 cards, and I'm going to use my history for you. Listen carefully. I got a client the other day. Well, Ray, I got a Sabre card from Capital One. What's the limit? 1,000. I popped him a 20,000 card 10 minutes later. History built credit. Again, it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you the green spark up to 100,000. One card. I'm going to get you the two sisters for 30,000. So that's 160 times 9. If you had 9 this cards in the corp and you had $1 million of credit, could you turn it into money? The problem is you don't know the rules and tools yet. B of A has 3 cards, Wells Fargo has 4. All right, Inc. has 5 damn cards, 5. Average of 35 to 50,000 a piece. I think we can fund the down payment. What do you think? Gold, let's go at 9 more. So we're going to get up to $5 million of credit. Then we're going to go over to the bank. Now, I've been a consultant for banks off and on for 29 years. Here's my favorite banks, but they want a 2-year corp, 2-year division. Once again, all right, US Bank and Navy are crazy. I get people 150 all the time. What do? So we're going to have 5.4 million of lines of credit as well. There's your 10 million. Got it so far? So we can go get the goodies, and borrow money is not taxable. I got one client 2 weeks ago. Well, Ray, yeah, that's a lot of do whatever you screwed up. I said, you already screwed everything up. Screwed up. Only thing now is up, and away. Oh, that makes sense. So what do? Simple. All right. I'm going to make you $1 million maker. Can I do that for you, please? Can I do that for you and use my history for you, please? Because I want to change the world, not just your world. I want to change everybody's life. It's fun. So if I take, listen carefully, corporate credit, borrow money is not taxable, and I use that to buy the lifetime income. Borrow money is not taxable. The lifetime income is real estate and franchise. And I'm going to do it all for you and with you, so you don't have to think. You just get to follow along. We do it together. Got it so far? But again, manageable debt offsets taxes. 100,000 of personal, auto income, 1 million of corporate credit. Then you're going to learn how to leverage money. Leverage money for the honey. Now, today, we just moved in. We're all settled now. The email went out today. We're all settled, ready to go, and all their little discounts are done. Okay. Well, I'm going to give a better discount today on this class on Friday. And I'm always going to say, always good, thank you, Jesus. 100,000 of credit. You need it personal. You need it for a corporation. So you really need 200,000 of credit. Now, we normally charge 10% per 100,000. The office wants to charge you about $7,000, 8,000. Okay. Today, I want you to do this. I want to give you a 50% discount and more. I want you to do it for $5,000 for that line of credit, $5,000. I want to get you the other 100,000 for only 2,000 more. That's right. So if you want the 200 or the 100, write it down. This is basically done today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow prices are changing. 50,000, again, my discount online is $24.99. Next, we have to look at is basically here for 25,000 of credit. It is discounted at $12.50. Do what you can afford to do. Then we build up and away as we build more for you. You can finance your way. Make sense? But again, it's a Zelle payment. What do? You can call the office right now, 800-254-9506, and you can ask for basically Chris, Priscilla, Brandon, one of the specialists. They're glad to write up your order and take it right away. And that's all you got to do. Tell them the price I offered. because their price is a little higher. So let me add you to my history. See, I set up the dashboards in 1987. All right, and this is how I build credit all the time. My problem back then is they kept telling me loan to value problem. Division solved that problem. So again, how I brought in millions and billions of dollars. So what do? The Reynolds University. Again, my first system that I showed the world was winning the game of business. All right, from we package in America, incorporating you, and only in America I gave to Don King. Page 6, paragraph 3 says cash flow free of your time. You have 1,000 steps to millionaire status. I designed it for 12 books, one per month to master. At the end of the year, you have $1 million company. Very simple. So again, I sold at the Bonaventure for 32 years for $5,000 a set. We all have oh shit days. I don't understand why, but we do. 2009, July 4th, we took out one of my 3 yachts in the backyard with a group of 78 people. Someone had a virus. My wife calls basically Ron. My next day I'm in the coma in the hospital and says we have a problem raising a company. They say he's going to die. Ron, instead of helping, he went to the truck with the U-Haul truck to the office to steal my books and CDs. Tom, my IT manager, sold my websites and phone numbers. Don't call the number. He sold it to the highest bidder, which is actually a damn porn site. Now understand something. We all have oh shit days. I woke up from coma 2010-11 and I was broke. We're homeless. We have nowhere to go that very day. It's ridiculous. But again, and I don't have a mommy and a daddy and family to help me. So guess what? I got to figure it out. The office sells this for basically $1,000 for all 12 books and CDs. Okay. All right. I usually give a 150% discount. If you're serious and you want it today, okay, because I want you to have it. Okay, it's $199 by Zelle only. That way you have your full blueprint if it was done today. The real estate that I set up to block Homestead Blocker, UCC1 Chattel Mortgage, controlling $2.2 billion in real estate. All right, from there, financial series, buckets money, tax balancing, become the bank. Office sells it for about $19.99, $2,000. I normally discount for $1,000. Okay, all right, today it's $500. If it's Zelle. If it's Zelle only. All right, you need to call the office, 800-254-9506. Now, I have this 3-day event. We set up the classroom today. The tables and chairs came in today. All right, I'm now going to have things on live in person or online. It's going to be up to you. 3 days. Now, this one's not like the basic boot camp or the millionaires or the billionaires. This is basically going to cover that, but we're going to cover investment and partnering with me. So this is where you're going to get your hands dirty a little bit more, and we're going to play. Write down April 11th, 12th, and 13th. So the ability, we're going to reach all your goals, so we're going to partner together. We're going to cover all these things as well. Now you have 4 opportunities how you want to get into it. So basically it's very simple. You're going to get level 1, 2, and 3 for 90 days. Do you want 100,000, 50, 25, or 10,000 of credit? What is affordable to you, what you want to do today? Because this all changes as of tomorrow. So what do? The one I would pick today right away, all right, is 100,000 of credit, all 3 days stuck with me in person or online for $2,999. If that was Zelle now, all right, if you need to call the office right away. Tomorrow morning, one of my favorite classes that I ever do is called Stock Kit. I've been teaching these classes for over 40 years because people need to understand how to run their companies the right way. The corporate seal, the signature of the corporation, we're going to be covering that tomorrow. Since you're here right now, you're invited to that class for free. I normally charge $500 per class. It's usually sold out as well. Now, grant money. Let's understand state or federal grants. They're giving away billions of dollars as long as you have a corporation from last year. If not, you'll have to wait till next year. To get an exemption called 501c3 exemption, please don't pay someone $15,000. You can go to the class and I'll help you basically how to do it for free. Very simple to do. Again, this class is rotated every 8 weeks. Now, a nonprofit corporation, nonprofit and profit work in conjunction is like a rocket ship. But again, if you want grant money, it's got to be from last year. We have corporations from 2024 with divisions, and we sell them for $5,000 by themselves. Here's a total package with 3 divisions, all right, nonprofit workshop, okay? And it's $6,000. It comes with $100,000 of credit today. I've never offered that before. But again, all right, it comes with that today, $100,000 of credit. It was done today, those 3 divisions. From here, it's a Zelle, we call the office. They'll take your card, but they'll charge you 5%. That's okay to do that too. Now, I use my history. Let's understand what that means. Let's think about authorized user. When you add an authorized user to a card, that's okay, but it kind of hurts everybody. I always say it's a mistake. You don't do that. If I take one of my cards, okay, $100,000 on a card, $100,000 on a line of credit, and I add you to the account with your permission, okay, what I'm going to use my history, and I'm going to ask them to give separate billing on a separate card. So my history gets you your own card for that same amount. Does that make sense? Is it okay with you? So you always want to let me use my history to have to pop your credit, get some goodies. Now I can get you the American Dream, and I'm the only one that does all the classes. You're stuck with me. So what happens is Spear and Treasure and Equifax can be obtained 750 in 90 working days. So I'm broadcasting live today with you at 1:30. That's now, and then tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Again, I'm going to guarantee what I say. I carry a $2 million bond. If I do something and I don't follow through, you get your money back anyway, as long as you didn't screw it up. If you screwed it up, then you can't get your money back. Hell, don't screw it up. What is the screw up? A, you're going to be online. You're going to be part of the program. You cannot jack up a credit card during the program, and you cannot apply for credit. We're not here to play push me, pull me. If I'm going to pop a credit, let me do it for you. In other words, I don't want you to crash your history I put there and your rapid rescore. If you screw up, I got to charge you a fee to reload you again, and I don't want to charge you a fee. Just don't screw up, okay? Now, if we look at today's date, we want to gain that 750 in 90 working days, and I'll guarantee you if you do what you're told to do. 90 working days. Got it so far? Now, I hope the story that I had through my life helps you fighting through the pain a little bit. I feel like I'm always God's example. Now, there I am in the coma. Okay, I hear what's going on. My tax attorney's tricking my wife to sign a POA. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. They're going to take away my heart and take it away. I'm screaming, no one can hear me. All right, I was given a choice. At 5:41, my heart stopped. All right, for 2.5 minutes, and I died. The nurse wants to know if I'm a donor. But all of a sudden, I get a choice to stay in peace or go back. I said go back. The machine went beep, beep. The nurse dropped her clipboard. He's alive. Okay. All right. So no excuses. All right. Having goodies, 3.7 billion. Someone stole it, had ability to again and again. But I've moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. A lot of shitty people. I've been shot. I've also been knifed. Okay. I have no excuses. Neither do you. We got to fight through the pain. So understand, God's gift, the mansion in the harbor. Why? Owning properties on all 5 islands. Why not? All right, yachts and race boats, having the RayReynoldsUniversity.com. The Duffy was to take the wife to Captain Jack's on the weekend over to the harbor, having fun. Again, having the American dream. So if you want that $100 million building, that Lamborghini, let me know. By the way, I like Lamborghinis, you haven't noticed so far. But here's something I need you to do. I need you to change some things. I want you to look at your driver's license today, your insurance, your registration. You're highly intelligent. If I partner with you, you got to do things I want you to do. So if you get sued and screwed up, I don't want to be part of that. So your driver's license, insurance, registration. You're going to change the address on it. Currently, you're giving it to somebody in a bumpity bump or the police officer. I want you to understand the Privacy Act. Protect your private information. Don't tell people where you live. It's ridiculous. Now, I like big buildings, Lamborghinis, and helicopters too. Understand, all right, white men do jump. Now, here's what happened that night. Guinness Book of Records guy walks in and says, where's the wires? He was rude. So these people over here, I didn't have to jump 50 feet. I took 2 steps and boom, kicked at the lights. The lights are 13 feet, people. I do things that are impossible all the damn time. Now understand, you can accomplish your goal. It's a mindset. Now, research after this, I found out, and I met him 3 times. His name is Richard Bishop. Okay, so I was researching who my real family was. By the way, Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High, they made a movie after, all right, is my grandfather. He won the Olympics in 1932. Hell, it looks like Al Capone as far as I'm concerned. The word no does not mean no. It means you settled it, you accepted it. The answer is no. It means they don't know how. You're going to plan the problem from now on. You're not going to get your assets kicked. You're not going to bring the damn pain home because you're not allowed to, period. My way. Intuit, you go to Credit Karma. Credit Karma is going to get fired. Why? Because there's no damn funder to help you. The company we're using now is a 24-hour call center being set up. And the reality is what's going to happen is Credit Karma is going to be a last place by the time we're done. I want you to go to LifeLock. Why? And understand they've been indicted 6 times. Be careful, please. Indicted 6 times. The last indictment is $100 million. So understand what we get to do. Now, credit repair, where's my magic wand? Let me get out my bullshit meter. Bing, 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 bing. If you have a collection item that's not dead, they can come chase you again and again. If you dispute a late payment on Capital One, like they said on TikTok, they'll close your account. They do it all the time. People, what happened? All right, if you're late payment, you don't do that. Revolving open account. So let's be careful. The Federal Trade Commission says credit repairs are fraud. The Credit Organization Act says the same thing. So let's write down Section 611, what you can do for yourself. Now, the CFPB indicts the founder of the Credit Repair Club. And they're indicted because they've gone out there, it's in credit repair. Let's lie and trick them. If you got a debt you owe, negotiate the damn debt. Don't be a damn crook. Safety credit, line of defense. Get in your head. All dashboards, the way I designed it, is 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Got it so far? What do? All cards fluctuate. Write it down, but 2. All cards. So every card you got in your personal wallet today, sticky time, what do? We don't go past 29%. What cards do we get? Gold and platinums. They don't fluctuate at all. This is how you maintain, all right, oh shit days, and you maintain a 750 score. And you get more. No more hesitation. That's the way to play. Okay, from here, we're going to learn raise rules and tools to accomplish the American dream. You're stuck with me every step of the way. Okay, I'd like to get you all the goodies. And Eric, you have your hand up. Type a question if you have a question. Okay, again, as we go through the process, and then what our goal is very simple. I want to partner with people and I want to get them to millions to billions because I can't do it on my own. I get millions of billions, but I want to spread out and get more and go trillion now. Why not? So again, 750 score. We're going to analyze you. What does this mean? We're going to basically, all right, Analytico 750 that we partner up with .com is going to do this for you with you. We're going to show you how your graph takes from a 667 right here all the way up to an 820. That is the goal. Okay, everybody should have guaranteed 750 minimum. Analyze you. Rapid rescore and rapid refresh I created 45 years ago, and you can get into the program as well. Here's a 510, now looking at a 757. Okay, what happens now? Now, the problem is bogus information. Here's a 651. All right, no green lights on the bottom, possibilities. Rapid, 750, green lights, $1 million of credit. Again, from here, bankruptcy. Here's the problem with this nice couple. They went to debt consolidation and a bankruptcy attorney. They didn't know to go to see me, but they screwed it up. The bankruptcy attorney sold them a bankruptcy. What do you think is to sell you? Pickle? Now, during bankruptcy, I popped him a card for $500 during the bankruptcy. So understand, now I understand why people, when they file bankruptcy, don't look what it says, automatic stay, federal protection, automatic stay. But again, why didn't you seal your record? So it didn't show up, but you didn't do that either. Nobody told me, right? Hear it all the damn time, it's ridiculous. So I'm not here to be safe an attorney. But again, $500. If you need, you don't listen to the 3 ding dongs on TikTok going, you need a secured Capital One card. No, you don't. That's a damn inquiry. It brings your score down, not up. If you allow me to get the card for you, I'll get it for you. If not, then you go to opensky.com. You put $200 on the card, there's no inquiry. You spend $25. Simple. I want simple for every one of you. I want to change your life if you allow me to. All right. 11 collection accounts later on their car payment. So first I have to, we got to get the car caught up. We got to not lose the house. So here's 3,000. Did that solve that problem? Then we build up and away again. That's what we get to do. Now, as a stunt, I took my cat, Sam Reynolds, the cat credit. I billed him $1 million of credit. Inc. magazine interviews me at the Bonaventure, and they put used plastic to finance your business. I figured if a cat can have 9 lives, so can you. Is that okay? So rapid pushes you up and away. If you do what you're told to do, usually very fast, it goes up 96 points in 3 days. That's what it did here. Got it? A rapid costs us, we have to use third party because we can't manipulate the system, $4.99. $500 to do a rapid rescore, block and push scores up. Got it? Now, some people say, I want it done, push up right away. It's an expedited rapid rescore, but that's $1,000. It's expensive. So if you want basically that 100+ points in 45 working days, you sell $1,000, we'll get it done for you. If not, a standard rapid's good enough as well. Again, what do? All right. Now, here's our goal. Every one of you, I'm going to guarantee with 750, guarantee in writing, if you do what you're told to do. I'm going to get you credit cards from $5,000 to $10,000, not the little crappy ones most of you have. I'm going to do a rapid rescore, and I'm going to dispute every negative you've got and seal your records all over the place, and you're going to work the program with me. We're going to basically charge you $14.99. All right, you're going to go to class Friday or Saturday, up to you or both, and then we discount this literally to $9.99. But again, that's going to be up to you. Now, I want you to understand when we're going to bring the pain home again as we play this game. This is getting CFO ready. That's the ultimate goal, being CFO ready. Now, again, analytical750.com. All right, we're partnering up with them because they're doing analyzations. They're going to be done in Bradstreet, setting that up and analyze your corpse and your personal life anyway. And they have setting up a 24-hour call center. And that's important to get answers to your questions. There's only 10 steps to 750, by the way. So what do we get to do? Pretty simple. So I'm going to tell you to get into this new analyzation and get it set up even for you and your corporation and your pieces in the future. All right, you want to sell $25 right away. Every 46 days, a live body on the phone with you. Every 46 days. We're going to make sure you're on track every step of the way. But again, all right, what they're going to be doing is you send Zal $25 and you say it's for the new analyzation package from analytical750.com. They're going to call you to basically onboard you in that right away. That's the goal. Now, during the process, we're setting up the Dun & Bradstreet analyzation. We're setting up Experian Transient Equifax business analyzations and getting all those things for you as well. That $25 is a Zell situation, or you call the office right away at 800-254-9506. Now, a corporation, if you have one, let me build it for you using my credit and my history. If not, then you do it on your own. Look at what you've done so far. Or we set up a corp for you for free and you pay your filing fee. We still got to make you CFO ready. But what happens now is I'm going to get you $25,000 of credit for that package. See, that's at $2,500. When you get credit, you can build more and more and more, invest more and more and more, and offset your taxes anyway. That's $25,000 of credit, 10 times your investment. We analyze, we add history, and we pop credit as soon as possible. Again, my limits are 10 times than the average person can even do. But again, we add you to my dashboard, my history. When I pop a credit card, I ask for separate billing. That's all I need to do. So again, we tie it into histories. That package today is $19.99 if it was done right away. It is a Zell. You call the office right away once again. Now, here's what you did. You didn't pay attention. Sorry to say, but it's true. You were 14 to 16 to 17 years old. Go eat your SSN. You filled out a form called SS5. You didn't pay attention to that. I did everything. The SS5 is SSN and 1040. This is how the IRS connects the dots. Got it so far? SS5 is IRS. From there, we're going to compare it to the SS4 IRS as well. I'd like you to look at line 1, please, and read it out loud to yourself. Legal name of entity or individual person. So if I create an entity under a corporation, I'm entitled to a separate tax ID after I daisy chain credit. So banks and grocery stores, bankrupt locations, store number or a branch number. If you had 3 divisions of you would have 3 chances to try and not bring the pain home. When was you trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. That's how I look at it anyway. So what do? It says banking and credit purposes per tax ID. Again, this is per entity, what I'll set up in my dashboards for you, since I've done it since 1987, and I invented the division process in 85, 86. So what do? Here's my biggest problem I had back then. I got $53 million of credit cards and they're shrinking my limits. It's like, oh, all right, I can't stop them, shrinking my limits. This is how I started cash flow for you for time. I learned I could loan that money as a corporation, and I could basically have you pay my bill, and I can play with money more. So this is where cash flow for you for time came in. What did I do? In my book called Buckets of Money, which every one of you need one like today, what you're going to do is understand, I put a matrix in there. My first matrix is I took 4.6 million of that credit, 41 divisions, 18 months later, I got $190,000 a month auto income. It kept the credit cards growing and growing. Again, the assets behind that were $1.1 billion. That's how we got to 3.7 billion before 2009 in coma stuff. Didn't do that ever since 98. So, do you want to be a millionaire? If you say yes, the answer was no. Do you want to be a corporate millionaire? The answer is yes. If we take a card for the corporation and we get a card through my system daisy chaining the card for you to every division. So I have to get one card and ask, would you like 9 more? What do? Financial freedom. Financial series is tax balancing. Become the bank in buckets of money. That's the ultimate goal. Again, each entity. So it's got to the point I want to daisy chain the credit for everybody because they take too damn long to do it. My system does it pretty simple. A division. I have to add 2,000 of history to a person, corp, or division, whatever name you want to give me. You make up a name, that's what happens when somebody is born. Division is born, add 2,000 of history. I don't need tax ID till after I daisy chain credit. So again, what do? Each division is normally by itself with history, credit reports, $9.99. Today, all right, I want you to understand this is our last time we do this because we're now getting settled in our office. Today, you get 3 with or without credit, 9, 12 with or without credit. You decide. What I would do is think about what do I want today. I would literally get 9 divisions, 99 bucks easy. We're losing money on just to help you. So that would be 9 for $9.99 today. That's what every one of you should do. Okay, that way we can clone 1 card into 9 more, and that can be up to $1 million of credit. So some of you want more, so I'm going to do this for you as well. So 9 would be $9.99 today only, 18, 36, and 72. Now this is a Zelle only situation. And if it's not done today, don't worry, it's going away tomorrow anyway. So again, there you go. Write it down. What happens, Zelle. You want to use a card that might charge you 5% more. But again, tell them the price I just quoted because they don't know it. But it's up to you. Want a phone call? No problem. 15 minutes, $3.99. No problem. We'll get on that phone. We'll work through any process you have. Next, I created today. Don't even know this yet. I'm calling Ray's calling card is finally here. So I want you to think, would you like to call you every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks? Okay, so take a picture, do that today. All these prices starting tomorrow change. So again, they change for bigger and bigger and bigger. 10 calls, $9.99. It's like 99 bucks each, okay? It's ridiculous. 15, 25, 50. This is today, because tomorrow's they're all normal pricing. But again, if you don't do it today, it's okay. Pay more tomorrow. It is a Zell payment. There's your Zell. Now, remember, I want to blueprint every one of you. I want to take past, present, and future. I want to build you my way because I got to know you. I got to get to know your case file. God gave me a weird brain. Both hands work, talk at the same time, both sides of the brain work. I have total recall in most everything. And my IQ at 2 week or junior high at 14 is 203. Okay, I'm kind of a smart guy. But my 6 kids are geniuses as well. So guess what? So a blueprint call is $1,999. There you go. All right, that's office. If you wanted to meet during this broadcast today, it is $9.99, but it has to be done today. From there, there's your Zell information. There's a phone number to the office right away. Simple. Now, if you have a corp, let's build the one you have. If not, I'll hand you one for free. You will pay your filing fee. We will basically stop bringing the pain home. We will put your ducks in a row, and we'll repackage you my way because I think your way sucks. It's just my opinion. As we go through this process, what's a corporation again? Legal person. We looked at banks, grocers, and cities, and you should have 3 divisions of you. I don't know why you don't. Again, this is ridiculous. It's my job. Quit being a whiny baby. Be a man. Go drive Uber, Lyft. Go do DoorDash. Have a damn garage sale. That's what I had to do. But again, go to the church for the food. So I came out of a coma. We were freaking homeless. I took my 3 divisions of me and my 5 closet divisions. I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks, and I bought my wife her next dream house. Why does anybody stay down? I don't know. I don't get it. They gave me crap in the 80s and 90s about loan to value. I put all the goodies in division process so they can kiss my assets. Got it so far? Problem solution. You buy a car, it should be fleet price tax ID division. Your way, you get it sweated for 5 hours, they get 19 inquiries. It's called stupid. No. House and car, lose it, guess what happens? They report it, give it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you got double shitty credit. You didn't plan the problem. We're going to plan the problem. If you have Capital One on your dashboard and your credit in your personal wallet, I need to know what kind. Credit reports say Capital One. It doesn't say Quicksilver. It doesn't say Quicksilver One. It doesn't say Platinum. It doesn't say Venture One. You need to call the office today right away. If not, on Monday. What are we going to do? I need to know if you screwed American Express or Chase. They don't forgive you. I need to know this right away. If you're military or anyone in your family related to you, military, I want to help you get an access code. I want to take your 550, get you up to 50,000 of credit and some cards for up to 40,000, and I want you to balance your debt right away. Got it so far? But again, the phone number to call the office is 800-254-9506. All right, you need to talk to your specialist right away. Again, we have a meeting every morning at 7:30 called Setting the Tone. All right, now here's someone I got a Chase card for. They want to know excuse me, you get the letter Chase gave you is you have too much available. In other words, you're not using what they gave you. Dashboard, I'm an affiliate. Trade lines are crap. Authorized users in the way. What are we going to do? Rapid rescore. So everyone needs a rapid to keep pushing the score up, and away. And that's kind of like the daily boost. You want an expedite? It's $1,000. But it will push you up right away. Then 5 working days. But it's up to you. And we only take that by Zell. Very simple. Again, there's that phone number, called the office right away, and need Zell information too. All right, I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like it. If I say you screwed up, you screwed up. All right, sorry, I don't pull punches. The reality is I'm going to just tell it like it is. If you're in a credit rebuilding program today, and you Zell $9.99 today, we take that little $500, we turn it into $10,000. We hand you a corp and divisions. We put you in level 1 class. You're stuck with me. Again, if you Zell $9.99 more, you upgrade your package domain in the making. Corporation's a legal person. I told you to take a picture of this. I want supply turning into cash so you can balance your debt over here. And that's the way we have to do it. Solution for problem. Again, that's about 51,000. All right, ex-military, you need to know that right away too. What do we look at? The SS4 versus the SS5. Legal name of entity. Entity could be you or your, it says the individual person as well. So again, banking and credit purposes per entity. I want to build you a corporate 9 divisions. I want you to understand I'm the guy that set up the dashboards in '87 for tax ID building cash credit. Again, this is what we're going to do to play. Again, you guarantee building, car, apartment complex, storage unit. The corporation screws up, they're coming to get you. Again, you're the duck and the sheep. Make sure you wrote down that phone number, 800-254-9506. All right, what do? This is case number 5543. So they don't give us names of anybody. I don't want names right now. What I want to look at is a case number. That's all I want to look at. So as we do this, what do? Very simple. We want it to go up, up, and away. So let's blow this up a little bit. This is Priscilla. She's one of our top specialists. It's a rebuild. It doesn't even say you get a bonus card. Okay? Now, here you sign up 8/31/24, and you're doing inquiries. If you had a rapid, you would have crashed it. That's a violation of the program. You shouldn't be doing that. From here, you plan the up and down show. These collection items are hitting you again and again and again. It's not like you can just dispute this stuff. There's ways to seal records and fix problems. You even screwed up your own cap or open sky card. So understand, here's Credit One Bank. You can increase your limits. But look, like I said, you don't have 3 to 5 to 10,000 cards. All your cards need to be 5 to 10,000. And then you got to have these cards here so they don't fluctuate. So this has to be rebuilt the right way across the board. Again, bringing this down isn't hard to do. They're little crappy cards anyway. Did you ever screw American Express or Chase? Your rapid is good till April 18th if you didn't crash it. I mean, I think you did. We'll have to look at that. Again, you shouldn't be applying for credit. You agreed not to. You need to talk to Priscilla and talk about your game plan. That's 5543. 5863. So let's understand something. Here's a person, Priscilla again. This is Rocket. Understand something. If this is a new mortgage, we're going to look at that. But understand, those we can merge into one because it's on the duplication rule. Again, this is what we have to do. This is why we want to talk to you people. Again, Credit One. Balancing this crap over here. At least you didn't screw American Express or Chase. And are you military? I can solve that problem right away. You do have a little collection account. Again, go around that. Merge these. There's many things we can do right away for this person. See, even with all the crap, you still got green lights. Again, your rapid is good till 3/31/25. It's dying because of what? You kind of killed it. These are killing it here. So talk to Priscilla. I mean, my worst case during pandemic was a 2-40. They're sitting with $1 million of corporation credit and everything else now. Again, 5863. Talk to Priscilla right away, please. And what we need to get done right away for you, the ultimate goal. So here we have 5307. We're playing the up and down show. Now it's called the up and down show because we're going up and down on the graph. But again, up and down, no. We have to understand how this actually works. So let's look. Brandon is your specialist. Rebuild, doesn't even say a bonus card. You signed up last year and you're doing inquiries. If you had a rapid, you're killing the inquiries. See, I don't understand. Open Sky doesn't give you an inquiry. Well, that's why there's no inquiry, but it's here, okay? Why did we get an Open Sky card? Okay, $300. It's 100, yeah. You put your own money in the damn card and then you jacked it up 117 points. I mean, it's $300 friggin' dollars, okay? All right, there's better ways to do this. This is totally wrong. Kick, they came out of my boot camp in 2008, so did Chime. So what do? We got to go around this crap. You got to be on, you got kicking, you're even late to them. I mean, we got some work to do here, people. Come on. Rapid, at least it's working 32 points. Your rapid basically is going to run out, and if it hasn't already. Here's a person, okay? The challenge would be current, block this stuff, new rapid rescore, knock off the damn inquiry you did on the 10th of this month. Okay, get another shitty card? Come on, we got to stop this. Let's go get real cards. Okay, we need basically, grown-up cards. This is ridiculous. Again, we got to rebuild this person. 5307. Here's 5457. Okay, here's a rebuild. Chris, see, look what we've done. This person here, look, come on, people. This is Ray Reynolds, no bullshit in between. 115 friggin' points, 142 points, okay? You can make this damn stuff up. You got to do what you're told to do. I love when someone does what they're told, okay? So what do we get to? Look at all these damn green lights. Look at this. This person here, if they listen, I can pop them probably between 100,000, 300,000 right away. And if they're jacked up a little bit like this, it's okay. We can work around that. At least you didn't screw up Chase and American Express. You got to collect, so we're going to remove that. Yeah, I mean, look at this. You decide on you to do it on you, which is, I'm sorry, I call it silly and dumb. I just call it stupid. The card you got is 1,000 friggin' bucks. What the blank? I get 10 and 20, $100,000 cards on my dashboard, and you're wasting a friggin' inquiry for a stupid $1,000. I mean, that's just dumb. I'm sorry. Look at the inquiry stuff. Stop it. Why aren't you letting me build you 100,000 of credit? What the hell are you trying to really do? Okay, I mean, $1,000. See, here's your problem, all of you. Oh, I do it on my own. Bullshit, you can't do it on your own. Without that $62 million dashboard, getting credit cards and 10 and 50, 30,000 more, what do you do? $1,000? They got a 700. Look at me, I got a 700. Come on. I already got you 142 points. Let me do my damn job. This just pisses me off, okay? You're screwing up a program and you're wasting $1,000. Give me a break. Talk to Chris right away, please. You're ridiculous. Okay, let's get you that $1 million dream. 56.99. Look what we did again. Whee! But what did you do? Rebuild Priscilla. We're playing the up and down show. I put it up, you bring it down, up and down, up. Stop it. I don't understand. Why would you do this crap? See, I popped you a card for $2,000. Understand? Here's a person who has no credit at all, none, 571. They do an inquiry in January, okay? I popped them $2,000, all right, on 12/5. The only card they have showing is mine. Mine. What they get? Nothing. Me. Stop it. Ridiculous. I mean, amateur hour is over for all of you. Your way sucks. My way works. Damn. Okay, well, look what we do. This person here, I can pop 4 cards right away, do it right, and get done. But again, you're just a rebuild. Why haven't you upgraded yet? What's wrong with you? You could have used the credit we built you and upgrade you right away. I guess we didn't get you more than 100 points, huh? You tried all your life. You're in your 60s. Damn it. All right, my way, not your way. Your way sucks. Sorry, it's true. I mean, let's get you the $1 million dream. I don't get this. All right, you're wasting your own damn time. 56.99. Stop it. Talk to Priscilla right away. Now we got 59.92 way up here. It's a rebuild. It's a wrap. It's 10,000 of credit. Brandon's your specialist. Good. Okay, so let's look at here. We got all 3 scores. We got some little shitty cards here. We got one over here, Wells Fargo. You probably bank at Wells Fargo. That's why it's there. This can all be balanced right away. Did you screw up American Express or Chase? Okay, your rapid is submitted on 3/18. That means it's good for 90 days. Let's take it out for a spin. All right, just got submitted. Let's build you up and away. But you only get in 10,000. I mean, this person should get a corporation. We're putting all this work into it and build 100,000 friggin' credit. All right, split it between you and the corporation. Talk to Brandon right away, please. I mean, come on. This isn't hard to do. My dashboard will do most of the work for you anyway. That was 59.92. Here's 59.93. Okay. Well, at least we got 50 grand coming here. Okay, good. Got some meat. $10,000 damn card. Oh, come on, Jake. He's your specialist. He's been out sick for about a week. Here we have First Premier. It's at 89%. Here you got collection crap. Okay. What do we have to do? We have to make sure the rapid was submitted. It is. It's going to block the crap. This is going to come down. Then we're going to pop you 3 more cards because we're building you 50 grand. Please tell me you have a corporation on top of that, because that 50 for you and the corp can be going all over the place. But I'd upgrade that to basically 100 grand right away. But that's up to you. And it needs to be done. 53.93. But did you ever mess up with Chase or American Express? I don't see them in the collection list. Okay, hopefully you did not. Here's $59.94. Okay, $5,000 credit line. Okay, good. So what do we do? Okay, so here we got Priscilla's your specialist. No inquiries. Please keep it no inquiries. Please do not crash the Rapid. Did you screw up American Express or Chase ever? We need to know that. Okay, again, we got little cards here. All right, Rapid was results till 3/17/2025. So again, I'd probably look at Rapid to push up another Rapid rescore and let's start popping a card. Here's my problem. On this here, I could probably pop 10 to 20,000, but again, I got to build you up a little bit because of the user here on these cards. Again, please talk to your specialist with Priscilla, what we can do right away. Here's, so if you want to increase the limit because you're getting 500 or whatever, nothing, it's a Zelle $9.99. This gets you a corporation if you don't have one, tax ID, and you get to go to class with me for 90 days. And we're going to get you a $10,000 card. Is that okay? That would be the ultimate goal. Increase the limit and build more and more and more. Again, that's up to you. Keep in mind, corporation's a legal person. I like to get supply to turn it into cash. Supply to cash, about $51,000 of credit, so you can balance your score if you're screwed up over here as well. Keep in mind, if you're military, we need to know, all right, because we can help you get an access code from maybe a relative or you. All right, very simple to do. Call your specialists on Monday, talk to them. We have a meeting called Setting the Tone, so your call should be after 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. 800-254-9506. Here's $59.96. So $59.96. So here we have Jake's specialist. He's been out sick for about a couple of days. Rebuild Rapid. We have basically haven't went up yet last year, but you did an inquiry. Why? All right, you got a new account for $10,000. All right, we need to know what type of account this is. It's Westlake Financial. It's probably a loan. You have no revolving, so it's probably a loan. Okay. The bankruptcy, it says paid, it actually be discharged or maintained. From here, this was only what it reported, so when did we file? We might need to teach you how to seal that record so it goes away. Again, you're a rebuild. This person here should want 50 to 100,000 between them and their corporation, I would hope, and get the American dream. But again, this is a violation. Got to figure out if it crashed the Rapid or screwed anything up. Any problem, American Express or Chase? See, Rapid's pushing you up and away from here, 600 to almost 680. Okay, let it keep doing its job. That's the goal. Rapid will always push you up. So $59.96, talk to your specialist right away. If not, ask for the floor manager. Her name is Brandy, all right, because he's been out sick for a couple of days. Now, this is $56.23. A lot of collection crap, leaves are not real big ones. Gonna go around them, block stuff. All right, you get a bonus card, $500. See, what happens in my programs is I usually want to reimburse you your money or times 10 because I want you to get in a program. Simple. 500 bonus card, okay. No inquiries, keep it that way, please. So this, oh, you got kickoff, wow. Okay, here you don't need it, but again, bringing this down, we can pop you a card, so we have 3 to 5 cards anyway, and go around this stuff. You need to talk to, your specialist, which is Brandon. Your Rapid ended, so it went up and away, and so now it's going to go down. Rapid's going down because you didn't maintain it. It's only good for 90 days. Again, talk to Brandon about what you want to do next. What is the game plan? I'd like to build you 100,000 of credit. From there is 52.43. All right, Brandy's your specialist. You have $1 million in the making. You see MIM, millionaire in the making, $100,000 of credit. Okay, we got you up a little bit here, 701, no problem. And then all of a sudden I got you a card, then you bought a car. Now understand, you should have basically had them guarantee only one inquiry, but again, we're going to merge that into one inquiry anyway, because we're going to call it a duplication. So the cards you have is the ones I actually popped you. Here's one for 10,000, here's for 2,500, no problem. Bankruptcy, we can seal it or go around it. Here's some new accounts, no problem. And the $10,000 card I got you so far, okay. So here's a person getting 100,000, but personally they don't have 100,000 themselves. I would want 100,000 personal, 100,000 in business, but it's going to be up to them. Again, stop doing inquiries. All right, and the car's already purchased, you're driving the car. Okay, be done with that. Any problem at Express or Chase, need to know that. Don't see it here. Okay, need to know that right away. From there, the cards we got you, no problem. Here we have a list of all these things. These are possibilities. I can get this person $100,000 in 90 days or less, but we need a new rapid rescore in place because you crashed it and it's basically now going down. I want them to go up, up and away. We can push you to about 720 right away with our new rapid rescore. That's 52.43. Here's 53.97. Okay. Again, what do we have? Brandon's your specialist. You signed up last year, got a $1,000 card and $500 card. Okay. So let's understand what you did. Okay. On your own, you went after 2 cards. Look at the shitty limits. Okay. Come on. My discovers are 10,000. My capital ones are 5 to 10,000. Okay. We're wasting time again. Here we have this collection crap. They're not big ones. I'm going to go around it, seal your records, and go get the $500. I mean, this person should want 100,000, but they should knock out getting a little crappy card for $1,000. Okay, terminated accounts. They're not even theirs. You're not even theirs. Okay. What I tell you to get rid of is authorized users and terminated accounts. And let's look at your cards. Okay. We got kickoff. You don't need it. But again, we brought these down pretty simple. What do? This file can be pushed up to a 750 score, but it'll take basically about 90 days to do that. But you got to stop doing inquiries. The rapid was working until you brought it down. So again, it ended on 11/26. So again, what do? Talk to your specialist, Brandon. These are total violations. So again, hopefully we didn't screw up a lot of other things too. From there, that's 53.97. 49.26. No inquiries, please keep it that way, please. Okay, you get 20,000, you're $1 million in the making. Branding our floor supervisor, you're a specialist. That's what we're doing here. Rapid went up and down, up and down. We're playing the up and down show. What happens up and down is based on any collections or you jacking up cards. First premier, worst card on planet Earth. Way to go on their dashboard, increase the limit. On a card, you can only usually do 2 things, increase the limit or pay it down. But likely they're not big ones anyway, okay? We could take this person to 740 in, I'd say, about 45 days. Balance this across the board. Any primary express or Chase, need to know that. 20,000, this person needs to guarantee, and they need to go up to 100,000 on personal and business. I mean, we're going to do all kinds of stuff. Look at what we did so far. How many points we got? We got you over 100 points so far. So let's play and let's do it the right way. Let's upgrade this to $100,000. That would be the goal for 49.26. 59.97. Okay, Priscilla's your specialist. Rebuild, rapid 200,000. I hope you have a corporation with you as well, because I like to build that. You signed up basically this year. You bought a car, hopefully you stopped and start your rapid. We didn't crash anything. Here's B of A and authorized users. Your authorized user is not helping you. You might want to just get rid of it, but that's up to you. This one's not helping you either. You could balance this across the board. I can push you to 750, all right, in 47 days right now. Okay, and what do? We start popping credit. If you do it while you're jacked up, the credit limit's limited, it's low. Again, American Express or Chase, did you screw them up? You got some green lights so far. Your rapid was submitted on the 14th of this month, so you're gonna watch it go up, up and away by itself anyway. If you would pay down the debts or use this credit here to balance it, a rapid would get you a 760 probably in about 5 weeks. But you have to stop the damn inquiries. Again, hopefully, you start and stop the rapid. Talk to Priscilla, your specialist, please. That's 59.97. 57.19. We got you 100 points here. We got you 100 points there. Okay. No inquiries. Please keep it that way, please. This, we're going to go around it and get rid of it. Here we have a Capital One. Go on their dashboards, click on it like you're going to make a payment. Opens another page. It says I want on the right side. Push it. Opens another page on the left-hand side, second to the bottom. Increase your limits by changing your projections. Pay it down or increase the limit. Simple. Again, it's not hard to do. This one's a 0. Let's balance the debt. This person here can get $100,000 of credit in the next 90 days if they do what they're told to do. It's already working for them. Again, Rapid ends on the 18th, so that was just this week. You need a new Rapid right away. So I tell this person to Zelle $500 now. That way you get the Rapid going again before it's dropping. Right now it's going up. It's 20 points, it's 18 points. It will start to drop. All right, again, if you basically Zelle $99.99 today or use a card, we would give you a corporation tax ID and you're stuck with me and set up on level 1 on Saturdays and get you $10,000 more credit. But that's if you upgrade from credit rebuilding. What's a corporation? Legal person. What credit can I get? Supplied, turning in cash and balance my debt? About $51,000. From there, if I got military, me or my family, I can get an access code. I can line you up to 50,000, up to 40,000 on card. What do we look at? Legal name of entity, individual person. So if we did this correctly, all right, banking and credit purposes, we could build files under each division, and we get to have the American dream. I set up the dashboards in 87 to do this right away to make you a great CFO. All right, you guarantee building, car, apartment complex, what happens? When the corporation files bankruptcy, if it does, then you file bankruptcy too. You brought the pain home. That should stop today. 800-254-9506. So understand today, I like to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. That's the goal. We got to be a CFO, personal and business. We'll go through that 100 different times and get you up and away, and that's the goal. All right, see Mr. Butler. Okay, good. I just popped him a Chase card, Quicksilver and American Express Gold personal and a business one yesterday. Okay, just having some more fun. See, my dashboards work pretty good, people. CFO level, repackage you, Reynolds University. I got this new event coming up. They're charging $5,000 for the event, okay, no credit. So if you did it today, it's the last chance you can do. All right, it's April 1st, the 11th, 12th, and 13th. We're gonna go through all that stuff. We're gonna talk about what? All right, franchise, storage units, and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna partner up. Pick which one you want. You want 100,000, 50, 25, or 10. That's the goal, level 1, 2, and 3. So again, as we play this game today, I do this one. $2,999, 100,000 or cash credit right away. That's what I would do. It's a Zelle call the office and use the card right away. That's not being offered after today. You better do it right away. So I got a specialty class tomorrow, stock kit. What do? We got to understand how to maintain that corporation with minutes and bylaws. From there, I showed you basically what happens. Banks and grocery stores and you, divisions of you. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation? Yes. How we play the game and daisy chain credit for everybody. Financial freedom, financial series, tax balance, you become the bank, buckets of money. That's the goal. Everybody should learn how to get to the American dream. Division process today, take your picture. All right, this is what you get with or without credit in 3, 9, 12. And what I would do today if I was you, I'd be adding 9 divisions because it's the only time I'm ever going to do $99 each. It's ridiculous. We lose money. But I want to build you and daisy chain your credit. 9 for $9.99 today. Okay, if it was done by Zelle, or call the office right away. You got the ability, literally get 9, 18, 36, and 72. But again, that's going to be up to you. There's that Zelle. There's the phone number to the office. 800-254-9506. 100,000 of credit. I'm giving you a hell of a discount today on purpose. It's half price. It's $49.99. All right, second 169, 2,000 more, you get 200,000. That should be done right away. 50,000 today is discounted, very simple, $24.99. And 25,000 is discounted to $12.50. That's the ultimate goal. Zelle, call the office right away. Now, I don't think you have your time. This is the problem I see with people all the time. You don't have your time. I think your time controls you. I would tell you to get up an hour earlier tomorrow morning and find your me time. Boring and steady. We're going to get this thing, so you're going to be one of my soldiers in your city. I'm going to go after everything on your busy street. I'm going to partner with you. Would you like to own the Wendy's around the block? How about the storage unit? I don't know why you don't do it anyway. You should. So I'm going to have to do it with you and for you. So Ray's Way of Life, the Millionaires Founders Kit. So I told you, hopefully you took a picture of this earlier today. Our goal is to build you up to $10,000 a month, then up to $100,000 and more, up to $1 million a month. That's financial freedom. But again, we still need a down payment to get into an escrow, where the credit comes into. If you're serious, we will partner up. Most people are afraid to have a rich corporation. We're going to hold your hand every step of the way anyway. We've allocated $10 million and it's certified right in front of you. You want to play yet? Investment Group, LLP. My goal is to ring the bell to the stock exchange. You do, we do, I do. Either way, we go get it. That's the goal. So me, I'm not going to get fat, ugly, and die at 17. I scared the you know what out of me, 26. All right, I don't want to do that either. I want to play with people. So these are the things we're going to focus on. We're going to make sure if you're in coaching with me, you're going to be first choice in your city. Simple. You're going to own a piece, but you're not going to run it. You're just going to basically be what? The bank. But it takes that $100,000 to do it. Again, we build credit right away. Now, what I had to do for me is put money in what I call loan it out. They call it a bridge loan. In other words, $5,000 in a bridge loan, get you 8 or 9, 10 for 12 months and almost doubles your money. So if you wanted to basically, like anything else, deposit cash or a credit card, you get to do that too. That's what makes sense. But again, you can Zelle or call the office right away. Again, what do? Difference between calls. Well, we got a 15-minute call when someone's not coaching. We have basically a blueprint call. We have basically a coaching call every other week. So if you want to call with me, right now they're $3.99, and that's a 15-minute call. Anything you want to talk about too. From here, I created today the calling card. I'd like you to get basically one call for every 99 bucks. I'm not going to offer again after today. 10 calls for $9.99, Zelle. 15, 25, and 50. These are 15-minute calls. The ability to let me answer the questions for you too. Again, it's a Zelle, call the office right away. The blueprint is very simple. I need to know about past, present, or future. I need to understand this because it's simple. We have to package it the right way. Blueprint calls usually in $19.99 at the office. I always discount half price of $9.99. That way I can know where we get to start and get you the goal setting list right away. Again, it's a Zelle, or it's called the office 800-254-9516. So coaching's fun because what we get to do is show you what needs to be done. People get stuck. I have people in coaching and phone calls, and they want to do a little bit of everything. Okay. The goal is I always took $40,000 off of a card. You see my Wells Fargo or my Chase, limited liability, corporation into S Corp or C Corp, always S, $40,000 off the card. Why? Because it got me a car wash, laundromat, dry cleaner, $100,000 storage unit, $250,000 could be an apartment complex. Boring and steady. Mini coaching. They want to phase this one out because it ties up time with me. So it's a blueprint call. It's a private call after that, and $10,000 in credit and a rapid rescore for 90 days. Today it is on sale for $19.99 if it was done today. Brandy wants to get rid of it right away. Simple, I would do it today, and it's offered to you during the broadcast in this webinar with you. From here, the 6 weeks, all right, we've got a blueprint yet, $25,000 of credit, expedited rapid, and put you all the classes, level 1, 2, and 3 in specialty. Normally we bill it at $11,500. It is basically how prices is $59.99 today, $6,000. Again, it's a Zelle. It's called the office and work out a payment structure as well. From here, we have a problem with the IRS. They say a small business is 5 million or less. Okay, so if we look at 3, 6, or 12 months, let's change our mindset to 5 million, and let's fight to get the keys of something. That would be the goal. From here, I don't think you have your time, sorry to say, but it's probably true. If we get into 3 months coaching, I want to daisy chain your credit for you. I want to daisy chain it. I want to take one card, turn it into 10 more. I do that in coaching all the time by weekly calls. From here, what do we do next? 3 months. It's going to be literally $9,000, 50,000 bonus credit. 6 months is 16,000, bonus credits 50, and basically 1 year is 32,000, and bonus credits 200,000. Gets a Zelle. Already call the office right away, get a Zelle, get something on deposit, and lock it in before I'm sold out again. What do? Rapid rescore, push it up and away. Rapids cost 500 bucks. If you want basically today, it's like the 750 score. Let's get cards at 5 to 10,000, please. Rapid rescore, dispute any negative for 9 months. Let's charge you $9.99 to get you in that program. So you're stuck with me on Friday and Saturday. The goal is to get past go. Simple to do. As we do this, keep in mind, analytical750.com is what we're working with now. They're going to analyze and do all kinds of fun things for you. But again, what they're doing is simple. All right, we're going to analyze. There's only 10 steps to get to 750. And what's going to happen is it's $25 a month. You might want to Zelle $25 now, so someone can set you up and call you personally every month. They're going to talk to you. Not like Credit Karma has no phone number to help you. They're also in the process of setting up the Dun & Bradstreet and Experian Equifax analyzations as well. So you can have some more fun with that too. Starter package, million in the making. We build you still. 25,000 of credit, $24.99. What do we get to do? Analyze that history, pop credit right away. It is discounted to $19.99 today if it was done right away by Zelle or call the office right away. Help me, help you, help other people. You have a referral program. You have an affiliate program. We get to play the game. Please, if I've helped you in any way, scan that in your phone. Do me a review, it would be nice, and I'll say thank you for that as well. I appreciate it. Simple to do. From here, what do? Banks and grocery stores, cities. We should have 3 divisions of ourselves. We have the ability not to bring the pain home, and that's the ultimate goal. Look beyond that curtain, stop bringing the pain home. That's the goal for all of us. So you got a choice. To me, I'm just going to do my best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So I would tell you right away, Zelle, now. I'd call that number right away. What I'm offering today will not be offered tomorrow. A lot of things are a little different. We're now set on our office. It's time to raise prices again, because March is usually our biggest month, and we go up and away. 800-254-9506. I'd call right now. I hope and pray to see you tomorrow morning too. Have more fun through all the day. And always remember, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.